I'd like to welcome you to this forum. We are pleased to host this event on an exciting new book by Marvin Kalb, Enemy of the People, Trump's War on the Press, the New McCarthyism, and the Threat to American Democracy. It's published by Brookings Institution Press. I am also honored to welcome Dan Rather to the Brookings Institution.
With that, we'll go to your questions. Yes, sir.
No microphone?
Yeah, we should have a microphone. In fact, there should be
Microphone would be handy,
two microphones.
but if the microphone is not here, just speak up.
Okay, well, we'll wait for the mic. Go ahead, please.
Hi, Carl Golovin. I'm a retired special agent, U.S. Customs Service. I was a 9/11 responder. Domain reference and idea liveson.net. In February 2016, President Trump stated, "You, or we, the people, will find out if he's elected who really knocked down the World Trade Center." Mr. Rather?
Thank you, madam.
Mr. Rather, on September
that's not
11,
working.
2001.
Speak right into the mic.
Mr. Rather, on September 11th, 2001, at 5:20 in the afternoon, you faithfully reported that World Trade Center 7, 47 stories, collapsed in 7 seconds into its own footprint, and you accurately described it as a controlled demolition. And thousands of architects and engineers at AE911truth.org agree with your analysis, even with respect to all 3 towers. Mr. Kalb, last year you had Jake Tapper of CNN on your show, and I raised the question with him, would the media, would CNN please wake up the public to this anomaly with the evidence of 9/11 that tends to undermine the entire official conspiracy theory? And to this day, the media won't, and President Trump hasn't fulfilled his promise. So after John Kennedy was assassinated, the media helped us get to the truth with hearings, but since 9/11, you haven't. So will the media disclose the truth about World Trade Center 7 to the American people?
Okay. Dan, you can take a first crack at that, or I will.
Be my guest.
What you're asking is not really a question absolutely relevant to what it is that we're talking about. You know that as well as everybody in this room. And so I'm not going to pay too much time on it. But I would ask that all of the other people who ask questions, I'm not saying don't ask questions about what you like, but I don't have to answer it. And I'm not going to answer this one. So what's the next? Dan, you can select.
Well, I think we move on. I have respect for you asking the question, but I said at the beginning, we're here to talk about Marvin's book. We're here to sell his book without apology. I do respect your right to ask the question. You raised your hand and called on you. Best we can do. It's a deep subject. I think everybody in the room understands where you're coming from. It's just you think there's more to the story. Let me say clearly and definitively, I don't agree with you. I do not agree with you. But that doesn't mean you should stop following your own instincts and your own information to whatever. But let's get back to the book with all respect. Thank you very much, sir. I'm going to let you call on the next question.
In the back there somewhere.